Current lightweight champion Islam Makachev is going to move up to the welterweight division to face Jack Della Maddalena.
They said that Islam Makhachev would get the title shot up at 170 if you won this belt tonight. What do you think about that?
I think it's a beautiful challenge. You know, he's pound for pound number one. I'm going to get him back for Volk.
Nice check as well. Just turns that chin. Man, big shots here.
Slip, combination.
Body shot.
Oh, Roberts is in trouble, and that'll do it.
I always looking for finish. I told you guys, I not just told. Oh, fight week. Oh, my camp. Oh, media, I told. If it's my opponent give me small chance, I will close the night.
The arm triangle.
Yes, he's the best lightweight fighter that the sport's ever seen. He defended the belt 4 times, but he's moving on to fresh pastures and he's going after Jack Della Maddalena. Now, the story is, of course, he wanted to be a 2-weight division champion. What I'm saying here is that this isn't a given for Islam Makachev. This is a real fight, a real test. You want to move up weight class? You want to test the waters up there? You're going to go straight in at the deep end and take on the champion? Massive opportunity to become a 2-weight division champion. Join the likes of Conor McGregor, Daniel Cormier, Amanda Nunes, George St. Pierre, Henry Cejudo.
If Islam Makhachev loses to Jack, does he drop back down to 55 and challenge for the championship, or does he walk away forever?
We make decision to move up because now they have new champion, and a very good fighter, Jack Della Maddalena, and his fight make me training every day, make me wake up.
Islam's already tweeted at you a few times. Like the most recent one, he says, "You're not Volk. I'll show you there at different levels. Keep my belt clean." Do you have any response to Islam?
No, it's come get it. Come get it. I think the beginning of the fight's going to tell the story, like how well JDM does at getting up, how well JDM does at keeping Islam off of his feet, off of his legs, off of the cage. It's tough to call that because JDM's a big guy, athletic. I'm excited about that.
With Islam potentially coming up into the division now, I mean, it throws a wrench into things because, for one, I don't know. I don't think, let's not take anything away from JDM. Like, I've already said that. Like, everybody, let's stop sleeping on JDM. You know, this guy is good. So let's stop just thinking, oh, Islam's coming in and Islam's going to take his title and Islam's the new champion. Let's stop thinking that. I think it's an intriguing fight. I think it's a really, really good fight, and it's a tough matchup for both guys.
The next big fight could be Islam Makhachev. You spoke about it briefly. Your early thoughts on that potential matchup, because now everybody's going to want to know what's next as you look forward.
I mean, obviously the welterweight has a lot of good challenges, but I think if someone like Islam wants to step up, you've got to give him the shot. You know, pound for pound, one of the best, and it would be a dream to fight one of the best pound for pound guys in the world with my first defense.
I think he'd be fine, man. I think he'd be good, you know, but people be sleeping on Jack, you know what I mean? And I think Jack is one of the best fighters in the world right now, and I think people is gonna find out when that match happens. I don't know. I'm hearing rumors maybe October. I think it's gonna be a fun fight, smart fight, but a lot of people counting out Jack for I don't know what reason. They just keep counting him out. Kind of reminds me of when I was like coming up and counting me out about certain fights. So I mean, he is, you know, he's the number 2 pound for pound in the world right now, but he's the number 2 pound for pound in the world for a reason. So you gotta respect that, but. You know, don't sleep on Jack. I think it's going to be a tough and fun fight.
He looked amazing in winning that belt, defended every takedown. He did just a great job of becoming the world champion. But right away, he gets asked about Makhachev. I did it inside the octagon. Into it, he goes, he's great. He's a truly elite fighter. I can't wait to fight him. He's number 1 pound for pound. I thought Jack Della did just about everything right in the fight, from the entry to the post-fight, to end the fight. I thought he did everything right in that fight. Even the response to Makachev inside the octagon. Then, after the fight, he was asked at the press conference about Makachev, and he said, "Come and get it. I'm going to get you back for Volk."
I think it makes sense. Obviously, Volk and Islam fought in Perth a couple of years ago, and that was a great fight, you know, and yeah, people think Volk, it was a very close fight. Volk did good, so I think it makes sense, a bit of a story there, and obviously, yeah, Perth blew the roof off the RAC, and I think if we could do it with the hometown kid defending the belt, would be even better.
You love this. I do respect this about Dana White. He did said that, you know, if Jack Della wins, he will give Islam Makhachev the opportunity to go up and fight for the 170-pound belt, which I think Islam Makhachev has done enough. He's beat Volk twice. He's beat pretty much everybody in the lightweight division. Charles Oliveira, he has to fight Justin Gaethje. I think it's time for him to have the opportunity to become a double champ. And I like this fight a lot. I like it a lot because, you know, they both move good on the feet. They both move a lot. Body kicks. You can definitely see Islam go for a double leg takedown, uses judo, his wrestling. And how would Jack Della respond? Jack Della's crisp on the feet as well with his hands and straight punches. They're both big 170ers. And I'm excited for this fight.
It's a fantastic fight. It's a big-time fight. And if Jack Della looks the way he did last weekend, it's very, very intriguing fight. Because we've never seen Islam Makhachev fight up at 170 pounds. We've never seen it. We've never seen him have to compete up 15 more pounds. Yes, he is a big dude. But in terms of full-on stature, is he big as Jack Della Maddalena?
If Islam loses to Jack, will he drop down and challenge Ilya, or would he go away? Would he call it a career? I must tell you, as we deliberate, that answer to that question is one I do not know.
Two champions on a collision course. November 15th, Madison Square Garden, the mecca of combat sports. Islam Makachev, former lightweight king, moves up to challenge Australia's new welterweight champion, Jack Della Maddalena. The stakes? Immortality. If Makachev wins, he becomes a rare two-division champion, something even his mentor, Khabib Nurmagomedov, never attempted. For Jack, it's his first title defense, a chance to cement his legacy by stopping one of the pound-for-pound best. This isn't just champion versus champion. It's grappler versus striker, legacy versus destiny. Islam Makhachev, the Dagestani king. From the mountains of Dagestan to UFC gold, Islam Makachev built a career on dominance. With only one loss in over a decade, he ran through lightweight, submitting Charles Oliveira, knocking out Alexander Volkanovski, and defending his title 4 times. His style is trademark Dagestani, chain wrestling, suffocating top control, slick submissions. But he's no longer just a grappler. His striking evolved to the point where even elite fighters got dropped. Now, at 33, Islam is chasing something bigger. All my life, I cut weight. Now I want to be big. I try to lift more, bring muscles. Bulked up and training with bigger partners, he's preparing for the biggest challenge of his career. This is his chance to go beyond Khabib, to carve out a legacy no Dagestani has ever achieved. Jack Della Maddalena, Australia's knockout artist. On the other side of the world, Jack Della Maddalena fought his way from 2 early losses to an 18-fight win streak. At 29, the Perth native is Australia's newest UFC champion. His weapon? Pure boxing brilliance. Crisp combinations, body-head attacks, fight-ending power in both hands. 12 of his wins have come by knockout. But he's not just hands. He's a BJJ black belt with underrated ground defense. At UFC 315, Jack shocked the world. Against Belal Muhammad, one of the best wrestlers in the division, Jack stuffed takedowns, landed the heavier shots, and walked away with the belt. His message was clear. He's not just a striker. He's a champion built to last. Now he welcomes Islam to 170. Calm, confident, and carrying the pride of a nation. And with revenge on his mind for Alexander Volkanovski's losses, he's ready to defend both his belt and Australia's honor. This fight is the definition of styles makes fights. Islam's path: close the distance, take Jack down, and drown him in grappling pressure. His top control and submissions can break anyone. Jack's path: keep it standing, use footwork, stuff the takedowns, and let his hands go. He's bigger, stronger, and one clean shot could change everything. It's unstoppable force versus immovable object. One mistake, one slip could decide it all. Makachev split time between Dagestan and AKA in California, with Khabib and Javier Mendez sharpening his wrestling and power. In Perth, Jack's camp is all in. His team brought in Craig Jones, one of the best grapplers in the world, to drill anti-wrestling every day. Add to that Jack's boxing, angles, and composure, and you got a champion preparing for the fight of his life. The odds makers favor Islam, but fighters and analysts are divided. Robert Whitaker has publicly backed Jack, praising his grit and takedown defense. Even Khabib admitted Jack might be Islam's toughest test yet. Fans are split. Some say Islam will maul him. Others believe Jack's power at welterweight will shock the world. The UFC knows this is special. A double champ bid in Madison Square Garden, Australia versus Dagestan. Two prime champions colliding. When the lights shine bright at MSG, the atmosphere will be electric. Makachev walking in, stoic, carrying Dagestan's hopes. Jack bouncing on his toes. Aussie flag on his back, calm and ready for war. One man chasing history, the other fighting for respect. Will Islam cement himself as one of the greatest ever with double gold? Or will Jack stop the invasion, defend his throne, and rise as the UFC's next superstar? On November 15th, the world finds out. This is UFC 322. Makachev versus Della Maddalena. A battle for the ages.